good evening. Yeah, it is. It's actually very late in the evening. It's 11:15. So I finish work at 9:30, and I'm starting my car because I'm sitting outside. I get attacked by all sorts of insects, and I don't want that. So basically, I'm not working tomorrow, the day after, and so on. So I got 4 days off. I've just done 6 days on the trot. Today was a late shift, so 7 hours. I did before that 3 14-hour shifts on the trot, and some 2 half days before that. So basically, I've hardly been here, just asleep for the last week, really. So I was just thinking this morning, because I didn't have to go straight to work, obviously, because I was on a late shift, and I was actually thinking, my God, I haven't actually done any shopping or cooking here outside my tent, or inside the tent, for about a week. That's crazy, really. I've worked that much. A little bit too much, as it happens. So I won't go into too much details, but last year, I've been through this before. If you remember, I had the attack of the varicose veins, blowing up inside my leg, infection, so on, and yeah, antibiotics, and yeah, I was told at the time by the doctor to take care of myself with them because I've got them on the other leg, and basically if I'd have waited much longer back then, if the closer basically it gets to the infection, the closer it gets to the groin area, the more dangerous it is, and can be severe. So what's happened on my other leg? So the other day at work there was a lot of walking involved. Took some of the lads out for a few hours to an open day where they spent some time in the week, sort of a farm place, and they were happy to show me and my colleague around, having a good time really. But I could feel just after minutes really of walking up and down quite steep hills where they've got their different sort of places where they do stuff like gardens and so on, and animals and whatever, and I could feel the pain and the burning on my thigh. What's happened is the veins have pumped right up now, and basically they were on fire. That's what they felt like. They were on fire. Yesterday when I went to work, another 14 hours yesterday, I was really quite poorly. It was actually giving me a headache. I was feeling a bit unwell, a bit dizzy and whatever. And basically, I've managed to do the shift today because it was only 7 hours. It was a bit of a lighter shift. I always like to be there. I don't like to call in sick. I like to do my work, and I enjoy my work. And we did actually have quite a nice, relaxing afternoon. The weather was nice. I sat outside with some of the people, and doing this, that, and the other. It was quite good. But I can feel. I even sitting here now. So I finished work. I finished work a couple of hours ago. Would it be 9:30, 10:30? Well, I finished work at about just hour and a half ago. Say I finished work, whatever. Besides the point, really. But I can feel just by touching my leg, my thigh, my inner thigh. They feel sort of thick. So it's a bit worrying. I'm not in any great form of discomfort now, but it's hot. It feels hot. Tender to touch, sore to touch, but not really in any great amount of pain. So they haven't burst or anything, but I don't want them to. So oh, bear with me. My lights decided to go off. Oh, there we are. It's on the timer or something like that. So yeah. So tomorrow I've got 4 days off, and I'm really desperate to get away and do something. I want, and I will, as long as the weather holds up, I will be going away just to sit on the beach somewhere for a day. So I'll take my small tent with me, but I've told you that. So I'll be doing that. But I need maybe tomorrow or Wednesday before I disappear to the doctors. Tomorrow I'll probably just be lying in bed as much as possible and get my energy back. I've worked a lot, I've worked hard. Yeah, as far as work goes, it's all going very well. I've got to be careful what I say, but basically the new rota came out today, and I'm on bank, so I mean, it's an advantage really to be on bank like I am, which is basically a 0-hour contract. They don't have to give me shifts, I don't have to take shifts, but it works both ways, that it's beneficial to both sides, you know, my employer and to me, the employee, that I do plenty of shifts, and they like to give me plenty of shifts because obviously that's why they need me, and that's why I'm here in the country for. So that's all good. So I've been looking at the rota for, what would it be, for September. So I'm fully booked up with them for now, which is nearly the start of August. So I've got a few days off now, but I go back on the weekend, which is already, I think it's something like is it the 2nd or the 3rd of August, whatever it is. Basically, so August starts, and I'm pretty much fully booked up for that. I've got all the hours I need. So today the rotas come out for September. I've decided to cut back health reasons, and there's another reason which I will go into at a later date. Not at the moment. It's not practical or beneficial to anybody at the moment. I'll keep that to myself, but there are reasons why I'm choosing to do not every weekend like I have been through May, June, July, and now August, basically almost every weekend, most of the time anyway, and shifts in the week as well. But I've been choosing the weekends because that's when always there's work available. Always is, isn't it? So come September, I've chose to work every second weekend. So I'm not going to do every weekend. There is a reason for this. Part of it is I need to take care of myself, obviously. Financially, it's not brilliant that I'm doing that, so I'm not working every weekend. So that's not ideal. There is a reason for it. I won't go into that at the moment. But I will at a later date. Can't wait to hear it. How can you? But there is a very, as far as I'm concerned, a sensible reason for it. But that's okay. I will be telling you that once I've left the country. It sounds terrible, doesn't it? But I will go into more detail. Yeah, so that's about it. I've got to take care of myself. I know what's going to happen if I get to the doctors tomorrow or the day after. I don't even know if I'm going to get an appointment. You know what it's like nowadays, so who knows? I'm going to do my best. I'm going to walk into the surgery sometime tomorrow and try and arrange an appointment for maybe that day. So for tomorrow or Wednesday, I need to do it before I go back to work. But I also want to get away and chill out, you know. But it needs sorting out. I'm, like I say, I'm not in any amount of pain now. It's not good. It's not comfortable. It's uncomfortable. But yeah, it needs looking at, doesn't it? So yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm just gonna relax for another few minutes. Then I'm off into the darkness. As you can see all around me, pitch black. So I'm into the dark world of my tent in a few minutes time. I've had time to chill out. I've smoked my pipe outside. I've had a bit of a snack, and I'll be off to bed. So everybody take care. I will speak to you soon, at the very latest, when I do get somewhere, and that is the plan. I hope to keep to that plan, and I'll let you know soon, within the next day or two, when I arrive there, or when I'm on my way there, or when I've made a decision where it will be. So speak to you soon. Take care. Bye for now.